Today, Kevin and I are going to be reviewing some Keebler cookies. Now, you're gonna say, Tammy, those have been around forever. Yes, I know they've been around forever, but I haven't had them in forever, and we've never reviewed them for the channel. So these are the soft batch chocolate chip cookies.
And I have the fudge stripe, but they're maple creams.
So the maple creams were $2.99 at Kroger. They were on a special display. They were not on the shelf.
It's a special batch.
And the soft batch were $2.50 at Meijer. And the reason I didn't realize we had reviewed these. My friend Eric told me, he said, hey, soft batch, you've never reviewed soft batch, you should review those. So I thought, yeah, we'll review the soft batch. So it says they are 150 calories for 2 cookies.
I haven't had a soft batch cookie since they were in a red bag. That's how long it's been.
That's how long it's been for me too. I remember them being
when the whole bag was that color red.
Yes, I remember them being in a red bag. So I mean, you're talking probably the 80s.
Oh, it's been ages, yeah.
There are 13 servings.
Oh, that's nice. That does not have a pull thing.
No, they never do.
They don't have as many chocolate chips in it as I would have hoped. You want half?
Yeah.
Tastes pretty much like I remember them. It also tastes pretty much like why I never bought them. You know the cake around a Fig Newton? Mm-hmm. That's very plain. Mm-hmm. That's what those remind me of. The cake part around a Fig Newton. They're very bland.
They're not terrible.
No, they're not bad. They're just plain.
They're not terrible, but...
And how are you supposed to get the cookies way back here in the back?
By the time you get back there, you're ready to finish them off. And you just rip it open. Don't get into them right now. Well, you don't need to be over there.
This one had a whole lot of chips on it, but you can't get a cookie out.
No, just take one out of the middle.
It wasn't for me to eat.
I know it's for a picture, but show people what they really look like. Don't pick out one that has a bunch of stuff on them. Yeah, pick out a plain one, because that's what it really looks like, with nothing in there.
There's really nothing there.
It's not bad. It's just, it doesn't taste like homemade for sure. No. It tastes like it's been cooked up in a factory. And it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't taste natural at all. You know, when you're eating cookies, I guess you don't care, but it just doesn't taste like real food. It's almost like a Play-Doh type thing to me. I don't think it's good.
To me, it's just super bland.
It's not terrible, but I would never buy those.
Yeah.
But they name a bunch of their soft batch on the back. They have Chips Deluxe, Coconut Dreams. Now, I do like the Coconut Dreams. I think the coconut are good. Those are like the Girl Scout cookies, the coconut.
Those are not all soft batch, are they?
No.
Okay.
These are, then they say country style oatmeal. I don't remember if we had those or not. And fudge stripes, which we have fudge stripes here. And they come out with all different flavors of fudge stripes. We've reviewed most of them on the channel if you do a search for fudge stripes. And so these are maple cream. 2 cookies is 140 calories.
Not in a refillable bag. They're pretty strong maple.
I
can smell them almost through the package.
Very strong.
Do I have?
Sure. Or I don't care if you want to eat a whole one. I mean, I can.
Light color cream. Those aren't bad for as strong as the smell as the flavor's kind of light, isn't it?
Now see, I'm the opposite.
I don't get a lot of, I do get maple, but I don't get tons of maple.
I'm the opposite. I think they're strong.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I think they're strong.
Man, my taste buds are asleep today.
For me, I would not be able to finish a whole package of those because I would get sick of them.
Oh, I would get sick of those too because even what I get out of them is very chemical.
It's very, very, very chemical maple. It is sweet, but it is all up in my sinuses, that maple flavor. It's sharp. It's not bad. It's just sharp, and it's a very chemical maple, because maple's delicious, you know, when it's done right, but this just tastes like a chemical maple. There are so many fudge stripes that I would rather have that I could eat over and over and over again. These aren't ones that I would not buy these again. I wouldn't, because it's just too much maple.
They're very chemical,
it's too strong,
artificial. I don't think they're too strong, but it does linger, and it's there, and it is. Like, I get it up in my nose, and it is like, there, but we've had stronger maple that was like, wow, that's like killing me.
Like, if I'm gonna eat a maple cookie, I love those, like the maple leaf cookies.
Yeah, those are really
shaped
good.
Like a leaf.
But see, I think those are stronger, but they're not as artificial.
I think the artificial has a lot to do with it. I'm not digging the artificial vibe of these at all. And they both, they feel like they were concocted, and they were in a factory. You know, they just, I guess I expect too much, because but I don't buy these cookies either.
No.
So I'm not one of these people that's going to Walmart normally and buying these. So I guess they're just not meant for people like me. I would rather, there's too many other chocolate chip cookies, you know, that I would just rather have. So, and now, you know, years ago when we were kids, you didn't have the Walmart bakery, market side brand or whatever, selling these great big, delicious, wonderful cookies up front. Now you do. So, I mean, they have to compete against that. And I would rather, you might be paying more for the cookies up front, but you're getting really, really good quality, delicious flavored cookies. I would rather,
for the most part.
I would rather go up front in the bakery and get those cookies than go back on the shelf for any of those cookies. Any brand, not just Keebler, but any of those brands. I'd rather go up front and buy something from the bakery. So explore your bakeries at your stores. So I'll have a picture for you at the end of these cookies, and thanks for watching.